Hello, I'm Karen Elgersma at Wild Ark in Metchosin, and you're watching Go Island on Shaw TV. On today's show, the Real Housewives of Vancouver's matchmaker drops by. The composer who made the intro to the Super Bowl in just 2 hours. And a rapper who is confidential. All that and more on Go Island. Hello and welcome to Go Island. We're out in Metchosin at the Wild Ark, where not only is it a wild place to hang out, but it's a very special place to connect with people and see all the incredible work that the volunteers do all year round. Carrie, tell us, for those of us who've never heard of the Wild Ark, who are you and what do you guys do here?
We are the SPCA Wild Animal Rehabilitation Center, Wild Ark, and we take in injured, abandoned, and sick animals all year round, and we rehabilitate them here.
What's behind us right now, just to give an example of some of the animals that come in?
This is our adult raccoon facility here. We've got a facility for raccoons back here, babies. They go through the process of going from an incubator to a pen, larger and larger. When they get to be adults, they come here. This is where they spend the last time with Wild Ark before we release them back to the wild.
And that's what's so cool about what you do here, is that you want to see the animals healthy and back out in the wild.
Absolutely. That is our goal. That is our one goal.
Which is a very hard thing to do, because you want them to go into the wild and then turn around and say, "Thank you, Wild Ark," with a tear running down their little raccoon face. But that's our crazy human thing. But what you guys want to see is them just dart off and go and become wild things.
Absolutely. When we open that cage, we want them to take a terrified look back at us and to streak out of there as much as possible.
Yeah, so it's just so cool. I love what you guys do. And if you want to have an opportunity to see what they do up close and personal, how can people come and be part of what you do here?
Well, ordinarily we are closed to the public, but only one weekend a year we open our doors for people to come in and tour our facility, and that's happening this weekend.
Very exciting. So when and how can people become part?
It's happening from 12 to 4, both Saturday and Sunday, and you have to go to our website to pre-register. Tours are free, but you do have to pre-register before you come.
That's great. Carrie's going to show us a few more very cool things that are happening here at Wild Ark. But first, you probably heard of the TV show, The Real Housewives of Vancouver. Now, talk about wild. You know, there's so much to discuss. The crazy antics, the fashion, the Botox. Well, our very own Sucheta Singh actually got a chance to sit down with a matchmaker who's helping them find love. Now, here we are at Wild Ark, where you actually make matches with some of the wild animals that come in here and where you think their next home might be. Tell everyone where we are right now.
We are in our fairly new pool pen. This is the biggest pool that we have, and it houses things like otters, like diving birds, herons, and also pelicans.
Which you just had.
Yes, we just had 3 brown pelicans.
And where are they now headed? They're on their way to?
They are on an Air Canada flight down to Los Angeles as we speak. They're headed to a rehabilitation center down there. They will hang out there for about 3 weeks, exercising their wings, and then they will rejoin their pelican buddies that are now in California.
We have a few more cool things to show you, so stick around. But first, we're going to head up island, where a composer and a writer had a huge challenge. They had to create a song in just 2 hours. I'll let Rayanne LaPlante explain. Thanks for that story, Rayanne. We are here in Metchosin at Wild Ark, and we are actually in the deer pen. I love this. This is really created to honor sort of the natural habitat of the deer, isn't it?
That's quite right.
Tell me, who was just living here, hanging out here for the last couple of months?
There were two deer we had overwintering with us.
And where are they now?
They are back in the bush where they should be. They got put back in the bush and off they went.
Amazing. It really is fascinating to spend time here. So make sure you come to the open house, which is this weekend here at Wild Ark. It's one of the only opportunities that the public really has to come and see what you guys do here.
Yeah, we get requests all through the year to come and tour. You know, can I go? And I say, I'm sorry, you've got to wait till April, and
Yeah.
April's now upon us. So
Have to come, have
Yep.
to come. We're going to take a quick break, but stay with us because Carrie's going to show us another really neat feature here at Wild Ark. And we have the breakdown coming up, and we also have James Green interviewing a very cool rapper. It's kind of a confidential person. I'll explain it a bit. Hello and welcome back to Go Island. We're at Wild Ark in Metchosin, standing right next to the Raptor flight pen, which we're going to show you in just a moment. But first, our very own James Green headed up to Nanaimo to do a story on the rapper Confidential. Thanks, James Green, for telling us that confidential story. Huh. Yeah, I know, I'm not very funny. We're here at Wild Ark in Metchosin, and we are now in, this is the Raptor's flight pen. Well, and you know what's so neat about this is years ago when this was first built, we realized just how important every little thing you do at Wild Ark creates an opportunity for these animals to be successful. Because they have a flight pen, they can practice flying. And before this was here, that was one of the things that you weren't able to do is rehab. Tell us some of the eagles and raptors that have come in here.
many types of hawks and owls, and we currently do have an eagle. So
I'm very excited to meet him in just a sec. And this eagle was injured. Looked like he was maybe not enough real estate in central Saanich, so maybe he was booted out of his nest by another eagle. Not sure. We're thinking.
yeah, he was found in a ditch actually with an injured wing around Stellies. Stellies Crossroad area.
We have to take a quick break, but stay with us because we're going to hopefully get a chance to get a sneak peek at the eagle. We're also going to do a very fun episode of The Breakdown. And here's one of the hot button questions. I want you to think about this one. Who is the most famous performer of all time? Michael Jackson, Elvis Presley, Karen Elgersma? What do you think? Wow. There is just something about the bald eagle. It just never gets old. Just remind everyone how can they come out and enjoy the big open house this weekend?
Well, our big open house is happening this weekend, and we give tours of the whole facility, something that you can't do in any other time. And but you do have to go on the website to register.
Well, thank you so much for allowing us to come here today.
Thank
And we thank you for watching. We'd love to hear from you. If you have any story ideas at all, please let us know. You can find us on Facebook. You can follow us on Twitter. You can email us. And if you see us out in the public anywhere, tap on our shoulder, say, hey, I love the show. I wanted to tell you. Because, of course, that's what you'd say, wouldn't it? You'd say that. Thanks for watching.